In this video, we'll demonstrate using the template Studio to create a daily summary report of hourly processed data. The daily report worksheets will be stored in a monthly workbook. Okay, so to get started with our daily summary report, let's open up Template Studio from the Home tab of Project Explorer and create a template by opening the XLReporter ribbon and opening Template New. Give the template a name and start with a blank report template. Inside the template, the first thing we can do is add a header using the Content Designer. And to do that, we just specify where the header goes on the sheet and its title. When I insert my header, it's formatted blue, and that's because I'm using the blue design theme. Next, let's connect data from our historical connector by opening Connect and selecting that connector, and adding a new data group by browsing into the name parameter. In this report, we'll be returning hourly averages from the historian, so we use the group type summary values from server. On the columns tab of the group, we'll add tags from the historical connector, and I'll select average as the calculation. For this one, I'll leave the time period settings default because they're already delivering what we need for this report, hourly values over the day. So now I'll save and close the group, and I'll add it back into the template in B6 with a placement type of direct. When I do that, you can see that I get a theme formatted table with my tag names as the column headings. So now I'll set some formatting on the data area. I'll make that 2 decimal place numbers. And then I will set the date column to just time. And we may as well call that time as well. And then I'll add one more piece of information into the header, and that is the report date. And we can do that pretty easily by setting the format using the format painter of the adjacent cell here to that of the title cell. So that'll give us the font from that one. And then I'll set the value of the cell equal to the top row of the time column. And then I'll format that cell as a date. And that just shows us our date right there in the title. Now I'll widen out these columns just so I can see the tag names in the heading. And I'll widen out the time column as well. Next, I'll assign the naming convention for the worksheets and workbooks in the report by opening Report Names. And we want to get a new worksheet for the report each day, so we'll do that by naming the template sheet after the day. That way, as the report gets updated, it will go onto a new sheet every day named after the day. And then we'll set the name for the workbook to the year and month. Now all we have left to do is add a schedule for the report. So I'll save the template and I'll open up Schedule. And we'll add a new action in here, which will be Update Worksheet on our template sheet. And the condition we want to do that under is daily. And I'll do it a few minutes into the day at 12:15, and I'll set a time adjustment of 1 day. So every day at just after midnight, we'll go and generate the report for the previous day. So now we have that action in the schedule, we can test it using the test button. And if we run the report from the 13th to the 16th, we'll actually generate daily worksheets with actual historical data for the 12th through the 15th. So now I'll close the test, I'll save and close the schedule designer, close down the template, and I'll check out the results of the report from the Workbook Reports viewer on the Home tab. And in the viewer, we can see that we have a monthly workbook file for April 2017. Inside of that file, we have 4 daily worksheets for the 12th to the 15th. And on each of the worksheets, we have hourly values from the historian in a format consistent with the template that we designed. So now, all we need to do to update this report automatically is start the scheduler from the Project tab of the Project Explorer. For more information, visit us online at www.scitech.com.